it was very late. So when I woke up with the next, I was very busy. I couldn't film. So the day after that video, that's when I made this video. So back to the story of encounter with a pastor, like what happened to me, both spiritual and physical aspect of it. So whilst all these things were happening to me, I realized my Facebook was hacked. And the person's location is where one of my father's property is. My father has a cocoa farm there. So that's where the person's location was. And not only that, whilst all these things were happening too, I had a viral video which I titled Respect for Moms. That video had over 200 million views in about 90 days. And I was receiving tons of comments from that video. And I keep receiving comments from that video. The person was like, where is the gold? Where is the gold? Where is the gold? So this is someone who actually thought I have gold in that particular property where my father's farm is. So obviously the person who have hacked my Facebook and looking for a gold. The person was in the location where one of my father's property is, and the person thinks that I have gold there. My father have gold in that particular land. So while this was happening to me, that's why I went into that condition. The person wanted me to be in such a condition so that I will be so vulnerable to be able to tell them where the gold is. Because this person believes I know where my father have a property where there's gold on it, and I know where it is, where it's located. So the person was trying to use me to get the information. Another thing is that if someone could go to where my father's property is and send me write comments on my videos, where is the gold, where is the gold, then obviously this is someone, either the person knows my family or this person is in my family. Either the person knows my family or this person is in my family. So let me tell you, this pastor was also preaching at Sika FM where one of my brother works. And I can assure you that it wasn't a coincidence. The moment he started preaching, I told my husband that I'm obviously his next victim, because that's exactly how he lured my in-laws to his church. He started getting close. It wasn't him. He used one of his church members, one of his junior pastors, and he got a lot of information about them, and that's how he was able to manipulate them. And let me tell you guys this. After all these things happening to me, after I got better, one thing I also noticed is that when my mother came to the house after all this had happened, the hairdresser stopped giving me prophecies. Even the day my mother came, when my mother came, some few minutes she also came. I called her that my mother is here and I wanted to come. She came. When she came, I started asking her where all these prophecies, to keep my mouth shut. She didn't want my mother to know the properties she had been calling me to tell me. She didn't want my mother to know. Thirdly, after I got better, after my mother went back to where she is, the hairdresser was owing me for about 8 months. She had not paid, and I didn't ask her to come and pay the money. One day I was in my compound, she came. When she came, she told me something that lead to all this location where my father's property is. And I remember quite correctly, whilst I was conversing with her in the salon, I told her that my father have a cocoa farm at that particular place. I remember correctly. And she took note of it. And I told you guys that this woman was trying to get information from me to deliver to someone. When she came, then she told me that she have a brother, and the brother buys cocoa. And the brother buys gold. She have a brother, and the brother buys gold. He buys a land of gold. And according to her, somebody sold a land of gold to the brother. She was explaining why she have not come and paid the money she's owing. Meanwhile, I've not called her to ask for the money. I've never called her to ask of the money. I've never asked her about the money, but she called me to tell me that her brother buys gold. The galamsey, that he buys gold, and then people, I don't know how they do the galamsey, but that's the brother buys a land of gold. So according to her brother, somebody sold a land of gold to the brother, and when the person sold the land of gold to the brother, the moment the brother got into the land, the brother got sick. And as she is talking to me, the time she came to visit to the house that she was talking to me, she told me that as she is talking to me, that her brother is even in the hospital, unconscious. They have tried everything. The way the brother is unconscious, she's even afraid the brother will die. That's why she have not been able to come and pay the money. She's going to hospital. She was going and coming. She have been going to the hospital, she have been going and coming to the hospital. I've been going to the hospital. So that's why she have not been able to gather the money to come and pay for me. And secondly, once the brother is in this condition, her mother have also gotten sick, unconscious in the hospital. And because of this, she's so confused. She's so confused. Her brother is very unconscious because the land, the person who sold the land to the woman, the hairdresser's brother, the land doesn't belong to that particular person, and the person sold it to the hairdresser's brother. So the owner of that land, the actual owner of that land, have cursed the brother. That's why the brother is unconscious. He's, according to the hairdresser, the brother is in comatose. According to the hairdresser, the brother is in comatose. But one thing I do believe is that none of the story she was telling me is true. She was lying. She was lying. And that's why I'm saying she is linked with everything that happened to me. That woman. The pastor, I know for sure he's a man, but the hairdresser is also linked with it. And if she's linked with it, whoever she was working with, she was gathering information from me to give to the person. So according to the hairdresser, the mother got unconscious whilst the brother was in comatose. So both her mother and her brother is in hospital. The brother is in comatose, but the mother is recovering. But do you know what I told her? I told her that, oh, so if your brother is this rich and have so much money, have a lot of money to buy a land of gold, then you shouldn't be asking me for money. You see, I shouldn't be giving you loan because your brother is so rich. He's rich enough to be able to buy a land of gold. And according to her, the brother is very rich, but the brother doesn't care about them. The brother is not giving them money. That's why if the brother doesn't take care of the family, and now that he's sick, now that he's in comatose, they are the ones who are suffering. They are going here and there, but borrowing money to take care of the brother. But guys, I never believed any of the things she said. She's lying. And while she was going, I was standing there like this, staring at her. When she told me all these stories, and I told her that, but I've not even asked you for the money. I've not come and tell you to bring me the money. So why are you explaining? Why are you telling me all this? You can keep the money till you get it, then you bring it. She said, okay, thank you. So while she was going, guys, I was burning rubbish in my compound. While she was going, she turned back to look at me, to see my reaction, to see if I'm still looking at her, to see if I believed the story she told me. She knows for a fact that what she told me is not true. But she wanted to know whether I bought her story or not. So while she was going, she turned back to look at me, to see if I'm looking at her. And of course, I was looking at her, and I saw the face. She knew for a fact I didn't believe her. So later on, she brought the money. Let's leave all that aside. So in a dream, she told me the pastor says she should tell me this and that. So in one of the prophecies, she told me that the pastor says she should tell me that I am going to see some colors. And in the colors, I should be very careful in choosing. I should think carefully before I choose one of the colors. So whilst all this were going on, guys, whilst all this were going on, do you know that I ran out of my house? And anytime, aside from going to give my baby to my neighbor, this neighbor and her mother, ever since I came to live here, we've been very good friends. Her mother is Ajia, and the woman is called Sister Ya. Like, I really like her. So I went to give my baby to her. The time that I had a dream that my house would be on fire, and it will burn me, and I ran to give my baby to her. But this one I'm talking about is not even about her. In my dream, once all these things were going on, anytime it happens, I ran out like I was in some. Like, guys, I don't know how to explain this for you guys to I was being controlled, like, as a baby, you see me. BB. Hey, use me. I ran out of my house, and when I ran out of my house, nobody can stop me. I go straight to this sister, this hairdresser's house, Sister Regina, to save me. And I even asked her to come and stay with me. And this is very unusual. I even asked her to come and stay with me. And then, after, when my mother returned, all this running to her house stopped. She didn't even want my mother to hear that she have called me to give me all those prophecies. She was telling me to keep quiet so that my mother will not hear about it. Let's leave all that aside. After I got better, one day I was in the house, she came. She came with some clothes that she's selling. After she sold me the liquid soap, guys, it could be anything that gave me and my baby rashes. Guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go and watch my last live video that I posted, my story of how God rescued me. After, guys, it's not like I don't believe in spiritualities. I believe that witchcraft is there. I also believe that God reveals. I know that sometimes God speaks to us. He gives us signs, but we don't take note of it until it happens. Then we realize that what happened, what you saw the other day, God was trying to tell you something. So I believe in all that. So after I got better, my mother left to where she lived. I was now alone. Guys, I need to tell you the dream I had before. Guys, I need to tell you the dream I had before I tell you guys about after I got better. So in one of the hairdresser's prophecies, she told me that the pastor says that she should tell me that I will see some colors. I should think carefully. I should think carefully before choosing. I had a dream after she told me the prophecy. In the dream, there were some colors. It was a key. These are keys in my house because there are so many doors in my house. And these are one of the keys to the doors. It's China door. And in all the keys are 3. One is red. One is green. One is blue. I should think carefully to choose one of the colors. And in the dream, the person told me that if I choose green, that time my door was locked. If I choose green, I'll be locked in my house forever. And I will not just be locked in the house. They will burn me and my baby in the house. If I choose the green, they will burn me and my baby in the house. That time my kids were in my sister-in-law's place. My in-law's place. If I choose the green, I and my baby will be locked in my house and there will be fire in the dream. So I chose, when I chose the green, when I chose, I and my baby will be locked in the house and the house will be on fire. Nobody will be able to come and save me. Nobody will be able to come and save me. That was what happened in the dream. That time my mother was in the house. So when I woke up, I told you that these are keys that I have in my house. When I woke up, guys, when I woke up, those keys, it was in one of my bags. Guys, if you go to my community board, you see, I was sitting beside a dining table. There was this bag. It's a Fox bag. Fox, the brand is Fox. Brown bag, some brown bag. I was sitting and the brown bag was in the brown bag was on the dining table. So those particular keys, I've kept it in that bag. That time those keys were in that bag. So if I choose the green, I'll be locked in the house forever. But the blue is freedom. The blue symbolizes freedom. In the dream, the blue symbolizes freedom. And the green, I'll be locked in the house and the fire will burn. The fire will burn me and my baby. So, and if I don't choose any of them too, I'll have to pack all my things. I'll have to pack all my things and leave the house. So, I woke up. When I woke up, those 3 keys that were supposed to be in my bag, I saw it in the dream. The red was here, the blue was in the middle, and the green was on the other side. So they say the blue symbolizes The blue symbolizes freedom, right? I chose the blue because I wanted to be out of the house. Because they said that if I don't choose to pack up, they gave me a day that I should go to the bank. That was the day. After I returned from the hairdresser salon Thursday, I was supposed to go Friday. And when I collect the money, I'll give some to the hairdresser as a loan. Guys. So when I woke up and I saw the key, I asked my mother, how was this key able to appear here the same way? The key was right in front of me and it was arranged the same way it's in a dream. So I picked the blue. Because all that while, my door was locked. I was not able to go out. And I remember that I was standing in the window looking outside. And one of my neighbors came to pass. I asked them, I begged them to open the door for me. They told me that they don't have access to the key. They even asked me that, do they live in the house with me? So how would they be able to open the door for me? That's what my neighbors told me. So they didn't open the door for me. Let's leave all that aside. I took the blue key. And that day I was able to go and sit in the veranda. So let's leave all this aside. Everything that the hairdresser told me, the pastor said she should tell me, I saw all of it in my dream. When we went to the pastor at Pakoso, my in-laws pastor, he repeated the same words to me. Meanwhile, all the dreams the pastor told me, my mother, the hairdresser told me that she should tell, the pastor said she should tell me. My mother didn't know about that. I didn't tell my mother anything about those prophecies. And while the hairdresser was telling me all those prophecies, my mother was not here. She told me all those prophecies before my mother arrived. And the day my mother arrived, the hairdresser came here. She said, after I called her, she said that she was even getting ready to go to the salon. So I followed her to the salon. That's when the church pastor came to take me. My church pastor came to take me to the church along with my mother. Me and my mother went to the salon for the hairdresser to wash my hair. Guys, as I was talking to you, I haven't even said that. Aside from the skin rashes on my hair was tearing like this. My hair was just breaking. It was tearing. When I touched my hair, it would just tear. When I touched my hair would just tear. And then we went to the salon. The hairdresser washed my hair. And when she washed my hair, the church pastor came to take me and we went to the church. The very day my mother came here. So every dream, every prophecy that the hairdresser told me that her pastor said she should tell me, I saw it in my dream. And I saw it physically too. And not only, some of them came physically. And not only that, when we went to my sister-in-law's pastor, he repeated the same words to me. So who called the hairdresser to give her those prophecies? He repeated the same words to me. And the moment we arrived at the church, the moment he saw me at the church, this is what he started. There won't pen the paper also. What you don't like will happen to you. There won't pen the paper also. What you don't like will happen to you. The yemo papa, no the asidana komobi, yemo papa the asidana komobi, yemo the way the. So I knew for a fact he's the one who has been talking to the hairdresser to tell me this and that, this and that, this and that. So after he told my mother, he gave us 2020 envelope to put money in it and he would do something for us. We should come on Thursday. We should come there. We shouldn't go to hospital. We should come to the same thing. When my mother-in-law was sick, you claim she has stroke, right? My husband says that she is taking him to hospital like Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic. This pastor says that they shouldn't take her, they should bring her to the church, to him, to do something for her. The same way he told me, to do something for her, so that they should bring her to him to do something for her before they take her to the hospital. And the next thing we knew was she was dead. The pastor never went to visit her in the house. But when she died, Pastor he was the one who did the funeral. He was never able to go to the house. Because according to him, they didn't follow his instructions. When he asked them to bring her to him, they never went to him. If they had brought her earlier, she wouldn't have died. But when she died, the same pastor who couldn't go to her house to do whatever he wanted to do for her to get better, he was able to leave his house to go there and do the funeral. And he told my mother that my mother shouldn't do any. We should put money in the envelope, and then my mother should bring me for him to do something for me before we go to the hospital. So the day we were supposed to take the envelope, I didn't go. I went to hospital. I forgot to tell you one more thing. So I went there on Tuesday. I went to the hospital on Thursday. I don't know. I don't know if it was Tuesday or Wednesday. But one thing is for a fact. This David at Tech Hospital, he used to go to my husband's shop. So my husband know him. He's the one who, I don't know, he is in charge of giving card when you go to hospital card. So we know him at Tech Hospital. As for me, I've met him, I think, once or twice. It's a long time, so I didn't remember him that much. So when all this were happening, I told you I was struggling to walk.
Outside door.
Because I'll come and lock it, okay? My husband called him to get me a doctor. He called him if he can get me a doctor to come and take care of me in the house. I was there. This guy came with the doctor. Guess the doctor he came with? My ex-boyfriend who lives in Germany. He was the one he brought as a doctor. My ex-boyfriend who is in Germany, he is the one he brought as a doctor. And the medication they gave him to bring to me, that medication is medication for people who are mad. So I told them I will not even take a sip of that medication because I'm not mad. He brought a doctor who actually happens to be my ex-boyfriend, who is in where? Germany. They brought him to come, and he is a doctor who goes to people's home to take care of them. And according to this David, this doctor works at Tech Hospital. It turns out, like I suspected, he is not a doctor. He's my ex-boyfriend, and he doesn't work anywhere in Tech Hospital. This guy doesn't work anywhere. He doesn't work at any Tech Hospital. He is not a doctor at Tech Hospital. He's my ex-boyfriend. So the question is, how does this David get in? My husband doesn't even know this, my ex-boyfriend. How does this David get in touch with my ex-boyfriend to bring him as a doctor when this guy is not a doctor, when he doesn't work at Tech Hospital? So after we went to the pastor's church, everything he said indicated that he is behind all that. Secondly, this pastor started working at Sika FM, where my brother works, where he works. He started preaching there. The moment when my in-laws started going to church there, I asked one of my sister-in-laws to tell me how they met the pastor, because we both knew, my husband, we all knew that the pastor was deceiving them. He would give them some fake prophecies, and then he would invent it himself. He would tell them that, and then could be a shop. So when you go and open your shop, you see that someone have come and plant something there, like Bibi to say Kuyaba. Truthfully, when they go and open their shop, when they go, you see that someone have dig there and plant something there. And it looks very fresh. According to them, it looks fresh, like the person did it around 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. But none of these things happened when they were not attending his church. All these things happened when they started attending his church. And when he started giving them the prophecy of someone burying something in front of their church. That was when all this. By the time that someone burying something in front of their shop, all this happened after they started going to his church, after he started giving them those prophecies. And I asked them how they met the pastor. That was when they narrated the whole story. I realized we knew for a fact that everything, he planned everything. He planned everything. And he did it in a way that they believe that he is powerful. And that's what he have been trying to prove so many times, so many years. I called the hairdresser on the phone. When I called him, Sister Rihanna, you told me that a pastor said you did tell me this and that. And now I want to know who the pastor is so that I can go to his church and thank him. I want to know his name and his contacts. I could hear this hairdresser breathing heavily. And we said, oh, home and tent home fast. Sister ma, so no, the number no come home penny. So number come home penny. Me sister ma, it's baby, me to hard be frame me. I swear I suffer. She said that she was sitting there and someone called her. Random call. The person told her to tell me this, and I said that someone you don't know. The person kept calling you to tell me all this, and you never asked who he was, where he comes from, and his name. And I said, okay, you may not be able to provide his name and where he comes from, but at least he called you with a number. So give me his number. Hey, number in crime when I was because and chair cry. So give me the person's number. Guys, I called her before she came to tell me about her brother being in comatose, before I saw her where they sell the bedsheets. So after I called her, that's when she saw me at where they sell the bedsheets, she covered her face. I think about 3 weeks after I called her, that's when I saw her at where they sell the bedsheets. So I told her I'm waiting for the number. He said, hey, and I just said, you have to hang up for me to call you back. And I said, okay, I'll hang up so that you look for the number. And then I hung up. I called her later. I called her several times. She didn't answer. Guys, she didn't answer the call. Later, when I called her, her phone was off. The next day, I called her. When I called her, then she started saying, the moment she started mentioning the number, I knew she's lying. Or see, 02444, all the numbers she was saying were the same numbers. And she said, she was asking, are you writing? I said, yes, I'm writing the numbers down. And she said, okay, I'm done. When she said she was done and I counted the numbers were 9. And I told her that she should repeat the numbers to me again because the number she gave me is 9. And one thing I know is that it's either your number is 10 digits or more than 10 digits. There's no way your number will be 9 digits. It's either it's 10 digits or more than 10 digits. So when I asked her to repeat the numbers again, she mentioned different numbers. The first number she mentioned, it wasn't that. She just mentioned any number that came to her head. Any number that came to her mind, she just mentioned those numbers to me. And this time, the second one too, it was 9 digits again. And I'm saying, this one too is 9 digits. So the first number he gave me is different from this one. So which one is which? And she was like, that's the number he called me with. That's the only number he called me with. I don't know the number again. I don't know him again. Now when I call him, I don't get him. I don't know who. No, say, okay. And I'm just if you claim not to know this person. So I have been giving you prophecies. When my mother came here and I asked you, what are all these prophecies about? What's the meaning of that? You told me to keep quiet. And now you're saying you don't know the number. So guys, after all this happened, I pretended like I knew she's involved. And I'm who's only any papa. So I pretended like, so she think I'm stupid, right? So I also wanted to act stupid. So when I see her, the day she covered her face, she came, after she covered her face, guys, after she saw me and she covered her face, that's when she came to explain to me why she had not been able to pay the money she was owing me. And because her brother bought a land of gold. Her brother buys gold, a land of gold. No, my galamseo. So her brother bought a land of gold. And the land didn't belong to the person who sold the land to her brother. And the person stole somebody's land and sold it to her brother. So because of that, the brother is in comatose. And because of that, the mother too her mother is also sick. The mother, they are both her mother and her brother is both in the hospital. Every day she's just going up and down in the hospital. That's why she have not been able to come and pay them. I've not asked you to pay me anything. And I've not asked you to come and explain anything. So I was like, if your brother is just rich to be able to buy a land of gold, then I don't think you even need my money. Your family is rich. She was like, hey, my brother, he doesn't even take care of us. He doesn't do this. And I'm like, okay. So after when she was going, she turned back to look at me to see if I'm looking at her. And obviously I was looking at her. I was not looking at her because of the stupid story she came to tell me. I was looking at her for the fact that she think I'm stupid like her. That's why I was looking at her. Because there's this saying that which goes like, sometimes you need to act like a fool to make fools think that they are fooling you. So when she left, because I told her, she should keep the money. She should not bother herself. I told her that she didn't bring the money. So when she came, she told me her story. I told her that she should wait for her brother who is in comatose to get better. and her mother, who is also unconscious, to also get better. When they get better and she's able to get back on her feet, like she claims she's the one taking care of them financially, then she bring me the money. So she thought we were cool. And then one day I was in the house. I heard someone knocking. It was her. She came. Hey, Sister Amma, I brought you some clothes to buy. She doesn't sell clothes. So she have a salon. The only thing I know is that she sells some drinks and some biscuits because people come there with their case. You know, when you are going to braid your child's head, they'll be asking for drink and biscuits and all that. So she selling something. I never knew she sell clothes. She came. She said that time now I've done this video about me. The video is on my channel. I was wearing a black jumpsuit. The video I was feeding my baby Aliona. I was wearing some black jumpsuits. It's on my channel. It's on my channel. I think the video is about 7 months or whatever ago. So when she saw me wearing that jumpsuit, she came. Didn't take about 2 weeks after I uploaded the video. She came. According to her, now she sell clothes. She sell jumpsuits. Just like I like. She have noticed that I like jumpsuits, so she have bring me some nice jumpsuits for me to buy. I said she think I'm stupid, so I also acted stupid. So I gave her a seat. I made her sit down, and then she told me that she is going to. She showed me the jumpsuit. She showed me all this jumpsuit all the clothes she brought. After she was done, I told her that I'm not interested in any of them. I don't like any of them. I don't like any of them. And then she was like, hey, baby, Aliona's worker is very nice, so very soon I'll also get pregnant and I'll come and take it. I said, okay, you can come and take it. And then she left. She didn't give up. She came back later. This time she came with another liquid soap. And this time she claimed that this liquid soap is better than the one she sold to me. This one, she didn't take it from the usual place that she went to buy the other one. The one that gave me and my baby rashes. This one, she bought it from a different place. This one too, I didn't buy some. She said, oh, Sister Ma, don't you trust me? Sister Ma, don't you trust me? I told you. Why don't you want to buy anything from me again? So I bought deodorant roll-on. I bought 3 from her. Each one of 60 cedis I bought. I threw it. My kids were in school. When they returned, I took my second daughter. We were going out to buy something. I told her that she brought me deodorant, but I've thrown it there. And I went to show my daughter. It was there. So, after all this happened, she realized that, I don't know. Now I think she already know that. I know everything. Let's leave all this aside and tell you that I have my husband come and complain to you that me braiding my hair is costing him money. My husband have not come to complain to you. And the hair I wear, money. Excuse me to use the word. I've never come to you this supposedly man of God. I've never come to you to ask you for money. And I've never come to complain to you that I'm in bankrupt. Or I'm struggling to take care of my kids. I've never come to you to complain to you. So what is your problem? It's in the house. They have this say which goes like, charity begins at home. I found home. Even if in case, just in case, let's take it like maybe I'm mismanaging my money. Maybe I'm wasting my money. And you want to advise, you have to advise me in front of your congregation. You call this advice. Because you've been able to manipulate my in-laws, you've been able to brainwash them. You think I'm also, excuse me to use the word like this, you think I'm also like them, so you're going to use the same strategy on me. Guys, as I'm talking to you, I'm not the first person this thing have happened to me. I know people who have also gone through the same. Even my sister-in-laws, the strategy that he used one of my sister-in-laws, the same strategy he's using on me. He used it on her. That's how he was able to woo all of them to his church. So he wanted to use me the same way to take all my family members to his church. So the moment I heard he was preaching at Sika from where my brother works, I came to tell my husband that I'm the pastor's next target. So when all these things happened to me and I found out that he's behind it, I wasn't surprised at all. Because when I heard it in 2019 or something, my in-laws invited me. My mother-in-law invited me. She was alive then. I think 2018 or 2019. And then I saw that the Sika FM sports manager, because my brother is a sports analyst at Sika FM. When I saw he have invited the manager at the church and the sports manager, I don't know, the head of sports or whatever. When I noticed that he was in the church and the pastor was saying that he now preach at Sika FM, I knew for a fact I'm his next target. Because he don't just come to you, he don't just attack you. He makes sure that he's very close to you, close to everyone around you. They gather information. That's why when you go, I'm not saying every church do that. And it's normal for a church to say that, leave your number. Every church is normal. It's been going on since we were kids. That one is normal. But I'm talking about my own experience, what I saw. When you go, they say that, he said, leave your number. Today, you just came today, so God didn't reveal anything about me to you. So leave your number and go. Make sure that next week you come. The moment you go, if that number is a WhatsApp number, it will be hacked. If it's linked with your Facebook, any other social media platform, it will be hacked. Let me tell you another story too. I think somewhere 2020 or 2019, I went to my school PTC meeting. That's my case formal school. My firstborn was in year 2 or something like that, class 2. So the teacher told me that the school wants to give terminal report through email. So I should give my email. My husband's email to the school. I gave it to her. I gave my husband's email. That same email is the same email I used to create this particular channel. Guys, somewhere 2020, I was scrolling to YouTube and I saw a video of someone's video said how to know the login devices in your channel. So after I watched the video, I said that let me go and check to see if what this person, after I watched the video, I said let me check my channel to see the login devices on my channel. When I went to check, I saw some computer device. Fine, let's leave that aside. I saw Linux device, Linux, linked to the channel. So I was like, what is this Linux? That was when I realized my channel was hacked. And then I started asking, how will you know if your channel is hacked? I started Googling, and then I realized that even if the person have your email, they can hack your channel. So immediately, I knew the last place I gave my email because my husband didn't even know my email, nor even know the password. It's something I created with my mind. The password is in my mind. So the moment I saw it, I said, no. Ever since the teacher asked me, her name is Madam Rita, ever since she asked me about the email, my husband's email and my email and password, ever since she asked me about it, we never received any, what do we call it, terminal report. Like she told me that they would send me terminal report through my email. We never received any terminal reports. We never received any terminal reports. So this Linux device that is hacked to my YouTube channel could be linked to the person who my husband also didn't know my YouTube channel email. I told him he doesn't know the email. It's something that is in my head. He doesn't, but I knew my husband's email because he kept telling me. And he even gave me the password. It was just recently that my husband, even if he knew the email, he didn't know the password. Just recently that my husband found, I told my husband my email and my password. So guys, after I saw this, I immediately confronted the school director. You have hacked, I told him that you have hacked me, you have hacked my email. Guys, that was when this actor, sorry to use, guys, I'm just telling you my story. I've never even met him. The late Bishop Bernard Nyango, he's a Ghanaian actor. That time they were doing his funeral in the school, my kids' formal school. And this director was the one who was doing the funeral. Trust me on this. This man even told all the parents that we can attend, everyone is invited. This man was the one who was doing the funeral. Like, I said, so the funeral was supposed to be on Saturday. So it was the Thursday that I confronted him. Friday, I called him, I confronted him. He hung up. I picked his calls, he didn't call me again. So Friday, I was going to the school to confront him again. When I went, the school director told the headmaster, he told me that the director had gone to UK. Someone who is planning to do a funeral in his school just said, yeah, or my arrange be or see funeral on the edge and nice so just say information center why no matter or my announcement. So if that's the case, and then me confronting the Thursday and Friday me by a headmaster so go UK. According to the headmaster is my witness. Now go point my dancing. That's why make me boy. Headmaster no say my dancing. So when I got to the school and the headmaster told me that the director had gone to UK, just yesterday I spoke to this man. I confronted him. Headmaster asked me, what did I confront? I didn't want the headmaster to know. The headmaster even showed me a message that he was there when he received a WhatsApp message from the director in the night. Sorry, I don't know if it came in the night or in the morning, that he have traveled to UK. And according to the director that I confronted, Tony Mika, the owner of my kid's former school, according to him, no, the man who is Bishop Bernard Nyako, the man is his wife's brother. So his wife and his kids are in UK. So he, the director, no. The story is just so funny. He, the school director, no. He's going to UK Friday, no. His wife and his kids have come to Ghana for the funeral. So he is going to UK to take care of his business. The wife was the one taking care of the business in UK. The wife was the one taking care of his business in UK. So the wife have come to Ghana with the kids for the funeral. So he, the director, no, he's going to UK to take care of that business that the wife left there. So after the funeral is done, the wife will come back. Then he, the director, also come back to, the wife will go back to UK. And he, the director, will come back to Ghana. So I asked the school headmaster, are you sure? He said, yes. Then he showed me the message. I didn't say anything. And I was okay. Okay, it's okay. So he said he have gone to UK, right? He will never stay in UK forever. He'll come back. And then I heard the director have returned to Ghana. The moment I heard it, I ran to the school. He was doing me hide and seek. They say he's not there. They say he's not there. So one day I went there again. The headmaster said, he's not there. It's okay, fine. He's not there, right? Fine. So I went somewhere to hide, not knowing that when I went there, the headmaster called him, that this woman is here looking for you. He told the headmaster to tell me that he will not come to work today. Fine. I went to hide somewhere. It didn't take 30 minutes. Mel said, it didn't take 30 minutes. He came to the school, holding some briefcase. So when I saw him parking his car, I went to stay in the office. So the headmaster, he thought I was gone, but I was sitting in the lobby. The moment he reached there, he saw me. And I'm sitting here, I'm waiting. I'm coming and see. And then he went to enter the office. I think when he entered the office, he asked the headmaster, I thought this woman was gone. The headmaster also came out to look at me. I was sitting there. And then I told the headmaster said, I thought you were going. I said, no, I didn't go. I was standing, I was nearby. So the headmaster said, I told the headmaster that he should tell the director that I'm waiting for him. If I don't speak to him today, I'm not leaving the school. And the headmaster told the director, and the director said that then we should go to his office. And we went to his office. Quite an ordinary briefcase, nice briefcase, or this in the desk. So. And then I started asking him about all that. The director said that it's not him. That time, guys, my father's funeral was done in August 2020, 8th August 2020. Someone scammed us, me and my husband, I think around September, October. The person said that it's a company and the office is in UK. Their branch is in UK. And if you invest this amount, you get triple of that amount. I guess you guys remember there was this company called CHY or something. That is similar to that company. And he even showed us his office. The person who did it, he sent my husband message. Oh, that's what I'm saying, that when you are giving your contact to people, you have to be very careful. It doesn't matter where it is. When I said this, some pastors, some churches rise against me in 2020 when I came out to say this, because I was talking about my own experience, and because they were doing it, they were angry. But the truth is, it's true. Now I've experienced it twice. And it's all because they get information through your number. If they know your WhatsApp, they'll hack it. They'll give you prophecy. They listen to your phone calls, they read your messages, they see your WhatsApp chats to get more information about it, to give you prophecy. They think the person know your email, your number, they can easily hack you. So I also confronted him about that scam. This thing I'm talking about, it's what happened in 2021. It was 2020, I don't know if it was 2020 or early 2021 when all these things happened. When he claimed he went to UK, said he came back. I think 2 months or 1 month after he came, he said he have gone to UK to come back. Fine, he have come. So when I started confronting, now we said Nakuma bought fast. Now he was sweating. He denied them. He said that if he's a scammer, can you not even scam Ghana? Can he go to UK to scam them? That's why a lot of money is on. Bruh, you're lying. You are behind it. The person told us that his office is in UK. You made your school teacher collect our email number for terminal reports. My email address for me and my husband's email address for terminal reports. We never received the terminal reports. And now you made the person told us that his office is in UK. And then I confronted you about it. You ran away. You told your headmaster you have gone to UK. Your wife is coming to a funeral in Ghana. Your wife and your kids are coming to the funeral, so you're going to take care of your business in UK. And you also told us that the funeral, so you told everybody that you are the one who is doing it. Now, so we invite all the actresses and women are coming. Everybody should come. Now suddenly you have vanished, saying that your wife is coming to replace you. So you are going to take care of your business in UK. And you know what happened? Now I'm confronting you about it. The man is denying all of them. Then you could also pep on it. All Kasana and the briefcase in the share form. The briefcase in the share from the MBSC. Whilst he was talking to me, the briefcase fell down and everything it opened. All the papers in it. I don't know if his childhood exams papers were in it. They move freebie, time, basebi, as a toilet. No, I don't even need anyone to tell me say my suspicion is right. So after all this happened to me, let's leave these things aside. All this I'm saying is 2021. Move on. After my issue with the pastor and everything, I got better. The hairdresser told me, her brother buy gold, and the brother bought a gold that doesn't belong to him, a land of gold that doesn't belong to him. He went into comatose, blah 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 blah. Guys, one day I went to town to buy some foodstuffs. When I went, I was looking for some particular thing. They told me that for doomed to Roman. I've struggled my baby. As I was climbing it, that's what I felt. So, but I didn't tend to look at the person. I put her in front of me like this, and then we were going. So I realized that the person kept following me, and I'm turning here. When I turned to look at the person, it was a man who was wearing a dreadlock, a long one. Like the person I've done the dreadlock for a long time. So I realized that this man is actually following me. So we reached a woman who was selling banana. Guys, I bought the banana. I didn't even eat it. I threw it. Listen, I wanted to see if the man was stopped there as well. So when I reached where the woman was selling banana, they told me that the seller of the banana have get up. And they were like, she will come very soon. I said, I'm waiting for her. The banana is very nice. I want to buy some. I wanted the man to go. When the man realized I was nowhere, he also stood there. And then he started. I want you to listen to the words very carefully, because I've already told you guys what the pastor told me at the church about me as a married woman, wearing wig, wearing artificial hair instead of my own hair. When I arrived there, the pastor, when I stopped at where they sell the banana, the man who is wearing dreadlock, who was following me to them, when our warrior, if you look at her, you can see that she's married though. Is she not wearing ring? So she's married. She's a married woman. But look at her. She's wearing. You can tell that the ring is very expensive. I was wearing some. His wife and his kids have come to Ghana for the funeral. So he is going to UK to take care of his business. The wife was the one taking care of the business in UK. The wife was the one taking care of his business in UK. So the wife have come to Ghana with the kids for the funeral. So he, the director, is going to UK to take care of that business that the wife left there. So after the funeral is done, the wife will come back. Then he, the director, also come back to, the wife will go back to UK. And he, the director, will come back to Ghana. So I asked the school headmaster, are you sure? He said, yes. Then he showed me the message. I didn't say anything. And I was okay. Okay, it's okay. So he said he have gone to UK, right? He will never stay in UK forever. He'll come back. And then I heard the director have returned to Ghana. The moment I heard it, I ran to the school. He was doing me hide and seek. They say he's not there. They say he's not there. So one day I went there again. The headmaster said, he's not there. He said, okay, fine. He's not there, right? Fine. So I went somewhere to hide, not knowing that when I went there, the headmaster called him, that this woman is here looking for you. He told the headmaster to tell me that he will not come to work today. Fine. I went to hide somewhere. It didn't take 30 minutes. Mel said, it didn't take 30 minutes. He came to the school, holding some briefcase. So when I saw him parking his car, I went to stay in the office. So the headmaster, he thought I was gone, but I was sitting in the lobby. The moment he reached there, he saw me. And the machine. Nothing. I'm sitting here, I'm waiting. I'm coming and see. And then he went to enter the office. I think when he entered the office, he asked the headmaster, I thought this woman was gone. The headmaster also came out to look at me. I was sitting there. And then the headmaster, I told the headmaster said, I thought you were gone. I said, no, I didn't go. I was standing, I was nearby. So the headmaster said, I told the headmaster that he should tell the director that I'm waiting for him. If I don't speak to him today, I'm not leaving the school. And the headmaster told the director, and the director said that then we should go to his office. And we went to his office. When or any briefcase, nice briefcase, or this in the desk. And then I started asking him about all that. The director said that it's not him. That time, guys, my father's funeral was done in August 2020, 8th August 2020. Someone's come as me and my husband, I think around September, October. The person said that it's a company and the office is in UK. Their branch is in UK. And if you invest this amount, you get triple of that amount. I guess you guys remember there was this company called CHY or something. That is similar to that company. And he even showed us his office. The person who did it, he sent my husband message. Oh, that's what I'm saying, that when you are giving your contact to people, you have to be very careful. It doesn't matter where it is. When I said it, some pastors, some churches rise against me in 2020 when I came out to say this, because I was talking about my own experience, and because they were doing it, they were angry. But the truth is, it's true. Now I've experienced it twice. And it's all because they get information through your number. If they know your WhatsApp, they'll hack it. They'll give you prophecy. They listen to your phone calls, they read your messages, they see your WhatsApp chats to get more information about you, to give you prophecy. And if the person know your email, your number, they can easily hack your device. So I also confronted him about that scam. This thing I'm talking about, it's what happened in 2021. It was 2020, I don't know if it was 2020 or early 2021 when all these things happened. When he claimed he went to UK, said he came back. I think 2 months or 1 month after he came, he said you have come to UK to come back. Fine, you have come. So when I started confronting him, now, we said, Nakuma, air fast. Now he was sweating. He denied them. He said that if he's a scammer, can you not even scam Ghana? Can you go to UK to scam them? That's where a lot of money comes. Bruh, you're lying. You are behind it. The person told us that his office is in UK. You made your school teacher collect our email number for terminal reports. My email address for me and my husband's email address for terminal reports. We never received the terminal reports. And now you made the person told us that his office is in UK. And then I confronted you about it. You ran away. You told your headmaster you have gone to UK. Your wife is coming to a funeral in Ghana. Your wife and your kids are coming to the funeral, so you're going to take care of your business in UK. And you also told us that the funeral, so you told everybody that you are the one who is doing it. Now, so we invite all the actresses and women are coming. Everybody should come. Now suddenly you have vanished, saying that your wife is coming to replace you. So you are going to take care of your business in UK. And you know what happened? Now I'm confronting you about it. The man is denying all of them. Then you could pour some pepper on it. All Kasana and the briefcase in the share form. The briefcase in the share form the BSC. Once he was talking to me, the briefcase fell down and everything it opened. All the papers in it, I don't know if his childhood exams papers were in it. They move free be tan tiny, but as a toilet, no. I don't even need anyone to tell me say my suspicion is right. So after all this happened to me, let's leave these things aside. All this I'm saying is 2021. Move on. After my issue with the pastor and everything, I got better. The hairdresser told me, her brother buy gold, and the brother bought a gold that doesn't belong to him, a land of gold that doesn't belong to him. And he went into comatose, blah 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 blah. Guys, one day I went to town to buy some foodstuffs. When I went, I was looking for some particular thing. They told me that I can only find it at Roman Hill. I went to Edum. So I walked from Edum to Roma Hill. That time I've strapped my baby at my back. My kids were in school. When I was climbing, when you are walking from maybe Central Market or Edum to Roma Hill, it looks like some, as you have, let me say it in English. Who free Edum Roma Hill as I throw people be. It made for people. Whilst I was climbing it, I felt like someone was following me there. When so obi do echi kwa unnem nipa bebe kwa obi do echi na se nipa na say we do echi ase nipa ne onya the person can bypass you as the nipa bet me asan but on sign we do echi kakra ugina no agina okwa na okọ. That's what I felt. So but I didn't tend to look at the person. And while I'm in my body free matches, so I removed my baby from my back and I put her in front of me like this. And then we were going. So I realized that the person kept following me, and I'm turning red. When I turned to look at the person, it was a man who was wearing a dreadlock, a long one. Like the person I've done the dreadlock for a long time. So I realized that this man is actually following me. So we reached a woman who was selling banana. Guys, I bought the banana, I didn't even eat it. I threw it. Listen, I wanted to see if the man was stop there as well. So when I reached where the woman was selling banana, they told me that the seller of the banana have get up. And they were like, she will come very soon. I said, I'm waiting for her. The banana is very nice. I want to buy some. I wanted the man to go. When the man realized I was nowhere, he also stood there. And then he started. I want you to listen to the words very carefully because I've already told you guys what the pastor told me at the church about me as a married woman wearing wig, wearing artificial hair instead of my own hair. When I arrived there, the pastor, when I stopped at where they sell the banana, the man who is wearing dreadlock, who was following me to them. When our warrior, if you look at her, you can see that she's married though. Is she not wearing ring? So she's married. She was talking to the women there there were so many women selling fruits. Some were selling pawpaw, some were selling pineapple, and the other one was selling banana. She's a married woman. But look at her. She's wearing ring. You can tell that the ring is very expensive. I was wearing the ring is very expensive. If you are not stupid, if you are not a stupid woman, why will you use your money to buy a wig? A married woman, if you are not stupid, why will you use your money to buy a wig? Look at her, she's married. Why don't you women just accept the beauty God have given you? Why don't you women just accept it? Why are you always wearing wig, wasting money on hair extensions, wasting money on wig? Just wasting money. The man was insulting me. Guys, the man was insulting me, doing everything. He wanted me to say something. He kept insulting me. And all the women standing there, everybody was blinking to me not to respond. Everybody was blinking for me not to respond to him. He kept insulting me, After the 10 minutes, I didn't say a word. I just stood there and I looked at him for him to say and insult me. So after he was done, he was satisfied with his insult to respond. He said that he said that she don't even respect to everything I'm saying. She have decided not to respond to me like a tree. Everything I'm saying, she have decided not to respond. She have not made up her mind not to respond to me. And then when he realized that I was not going to respond, and he couldn't get what he wanted, he came to attack me. And he couldn't get what he wanted. He came to attack me too at Roma Hill. He wanted me to say something. He wanted to get words out of my mouth. And when he said it, and I also insulted him back, or I also responded to him, then he would do something to me. The man is looking for me, or tempting me, or testing me. So if I said something, if I insulted him back, can you do something to me? I recently watched a video. Yes, someone to me toy already, but I'm going to carry video, ma'am. Or person baby, or papa, any woman, so person baby. So if I responded, then he will do something to me. Then we will take my sister-in-law come and take me back to his church again. He said that, mommy, last time uko krom no. Baby, I be catch us so share wake, men shape you. Or did you want my web? And I was with the DDB. Yes, I be pan I was and for her and the panacho. Yes, I won't order. That's exactly what he wanted to do because I've seen a lot going on. Miss Ramo was strategy. Just look people should just open your mouth and say, we are awkward for, we are paid for. This pastor, he is a wizard. We are paid for. We are paid for. Nema wani number was we are paid for. And Nema waya chimi number was we are paid for. The same words he uttered at the church about me wearing a wig. The same words the man said at Roman Hill when he saw me wearing a wig. Is it a crime for me to wear a wig? So after this, no, I saw his wife and his kids wearing it. So I triumphed. We're using strategy. We're using strategy. So after this happened, about 2 weeks, me could actually, my sister-in-law, one of my sister-in-law called me that she's coming to visit us. I told her we are not in the house. I knew that it was that man who sent him, who sent her to call me, or someone, but he wants them to come and gather another information for him. The man is trying. Let me say we are not in the house. We have traveled. So please, I'm telling you, I saw this woman called Moesha Budong. She have stroke. And I got quiet. So for saying the bonnet away the more the bonnet. Some of these pastors was same quiet, Cassie, a kai chain, sabe, or mom some year as for. And to send a point, I can have a damn and stroke. Let's come with the idea catch. Yeah, Moonjai, some strategy now. When I went to the pastor church, is it because I was posting some pastors. Sorry, I don't know if I mentioned a minute. I like that pastor's teachings. If my husband and I, we both like him. Pastor.
It's everywhere itchy. Let me ask Arna big and I make a you and add a you. I'll just have to search beauty. I can't do then I'll eat one water. No, I don't want to eat you. So yeah, just say I don't want to die. I can tell you water. No, you didn't.